So, ever seen an athlete packing it with bananas after an intense workout? You know, there's a good reason for that, and it concerns you and me as well. Of course, you don't have to munch on the long yellow stuff like crazy, but eating a single banana every day can definitely do you lots of good. Counting down from number 11, it helps you lose weight. If you're on the track to shedding a few extra pounds but having difficulty curbing that sweet tooth, a banana can help you out. Its natural sweetness is a blessing when you're craving for something sugary. And soluble fibers in it slow down digestion, making you feel full for longer. Also, a medium-sized banana contains only about 100 calories, as opposed to 400 in a chocolate bar you would eat otherwise. So, stack up on a bunch of those yellow goodies and lay them on your desk. Number 10. It helps keep your digestion healthy. Soluble fibers are only half of what's good in a banana. The other half is insoluble ones. When they reach your digestive tract, they don't dissolve and instead travel through your whole body, pushing out the unnecessary stuff. All the waste in your bowels gets swept away, and you go to the bathroom regularly and with a sense of duty well done. At ease. Number 9. It improves your immune system. A single banana contains more than 10% of the daily norm of vitamin C. A sort of a magic bullet to being healthy. It boosts your immunity, providing you with better protection against all kinds of diseases, and acts as an antioxidant, destroying free radicals that attack your healthy cells. So having a banana every day basically helps you stay in the top shape in all senses of the word. Number 8. It protects your skin. If you're sensitive to UV, sunscreen is a must, of course. But bananas may be of help too, without you even knowing it. Like I just said, vitamin C in these fruits is an antioxidant that protects your skin as well as your immune system. They also contain carotenoids that are natural protective elements when it comes to exposure to the sun. Number 7. It's good for your heart. Potassium, which is the primary element contained in bananas, is crucial for your heart and blood vessels. It's an electrolyte that helps electric conductivity in your system, and it also assists other electrolytes, such as magnesium and calcium, to be better absorbed inside your body. As a result of potassium's activity, the balance of fluid is maintained, which helps your heart beat at a normal pace. Number 6. It keeps you hydrated. Wait, bananas are a solid food. How in the world can they replace water? They help maintain water balance in your body. It's all thanks to potassium again, to be sure. It cooperates with other electrolytes to regulate the fluid levels, which is especially good after an intense workout. So, if you're into some sports activities or just go to the gym on a regular basis, eating a banana is definitely a good idea. Number 5. It enhances your physical performance. Hey, have you ever seen a fat monkey? Bananas aren't only good for you after a workout. They also help you out before intensive training. According to the International Society of Sports Nutrition, the best way to keep you in top shape while working out is eating something that's high on carbs yet not too hard on your gut. Munching on some sugary stuff is not the best of ideas. Things like chocolate bars or candy contain too much sweetness and additives for you to stomach. Bananas, on the other hand, have just the right amount of natural sugar to boost your energy levels. So, throw one in your sports bag before you go. Number 4. It can replace sugar when you bake. The yellow delight is naturally sweet and neutral in taste. So, when you decide to bake a cake or some muffins, it's pretty much okay to substitute sugar, or any other sweetener for that matter, with a couple of bananas. Not all recipes taste good when you throw in a banana. After all, they're not that neutral and add their own flavor to the dish. but you can sure look for baking recipes that make room for such a possibility. Number 3. It curbs your appetite. Back to the issue of losing weight. Bananas help you to resist your cravings. It's not hard to imagine a busy day at the office when you're overworked with routine and you just have to have a snack not to fall into a coma. Often, people would eat a candy bar just for the sake of a much-needed glucose boost. But that kind of energy punch is short-lived, and you'll feel even worse for it when the sugar spike fades. The solution? Have a banana, obviously. It's quite low in calories, but high on useful stuff, such as all kinds of fibers and starch, which makes you feel full and think twice before indulging your sweet tooth once again. Number 2. It makes your kidneys happy. Aww. I don't have to tell you that fruit is good for you. It's quite old news already. But more specifically, bananas, thanks to all the antioxidants and other beneficial elements, help your kidneys to remain healthy and prosper. In one Swedish study, researchers found that bananas have the biggest impact on renal health when it comes to fruit and vegetable consumption. On top of that, potassium in bananas reduces the risk of kidney stones by flushing excess calcium from your system. Calcium is one of the biggest culprits in this disease because the stones are mostly made of this element. Number 1. Bananas help you even before you're born. Apart from the other useful substances and elements, the long yellow goodies are rich in all types of B vitamins. They don't often get much media attention, but that's hardly because they're not that good for you. They stay in the shade mostly because their effects are not immediately obvious. You see, B vitamins, especially vitamin B6, are crucial during embryo development. A single average banana contains about a third of the normal daily intake. So doctors advise pregnant women to have a banana a day just to additionally ensure that their babies are born healthy and happy. Other elements, such as folate, thiamine, niacin, and riboflavin, also contribute to fetal health. They help the yet unborn baby to develop its nervous system, blood vessels, and internal organs. And finally, potassium plays its role here too. As much as I've already said about this element, its electrolyte function benefits the bloodstream of the mother, and thus helps deliver food to the baby in her belly. So why not treat yourself to a healthy and tasty snack while waiting for your little one to see its first light of day? Well, it's all fine and well, but nothing comes without a price, and bananas aren't any exception to this rule. There are side effects you should know about before you start eating a banana every single day. And we're not talking just about monkey farts. Make sure you consult your doctor and check whether you have any potential problems with this fruit. Bananas can cause allergic reactions. According to Food Allergy Research and Education, if you have an allergy to latex, you might as well develop one to kiwis, chestnuts, avocados, and yes, bananas. Also, if you feel itchiness in your mouth when you chew on a banana, you better stay away from this fruit because it's also an allergic reaction that can become severe if you're not careful. Secondly, tyrosine, an amino acid contained in bananas, converts into tyramine in your body. And this substance can cause headaches in some people. If there's too much of it in your system, you might even develop migraines, so be careful if you already have them. And finally, despite their benefit for your gut that I described earlier, bananas can cause gases and bloating because of the high amounts of fiber in them. That's not dangerous, you'll feel better when your body gets used to so much fiber, but it certainly can be uncomfortable or even awkward, if you know what I mean. Yes, with all of this going for it, it's easy to see why bananas have appeal. So what about you? Do you only indulge in bananas every now and then, or do you prefer to keep it a routine? Let me know down in the comments. Hey, if you learned something new today, then give this video a like and share it with a friend. But don't go bananas just yet. We have over 2,000 cool videos for you to check out. Just click on this left or right video and enjoy. Stay on the bright side of life.